What's going on today, guys? Today I'm going to be showcasing my top 4 case tournament Kashtira P.U.N.K deck profile. So let's get right into it. So starting off for our monster lineup, we got triple unicorn for the Kashtiras, along with double Fenrir. I feel like you didn't need to play 3 because you want to be seeing your unicorn more, because that allows you to do more like synchro plays if you can get like access to birth and your theosis. And then one Scareclaw Kashtira just for extender and dumb stuff like Babushka and anything other or any other problems you need to get off the board. Really good. And then the one Rise Heart just for pretty much combo. It's a smaller lineup, but it gets the job done perfectly. And I'll probably go through and do some test hands using the deck as well, because it's super fun. Nets for punts, we got triple Ziyaman. I mean, it's like the best starter you can start with. One Mountain Spiders, which is Trap. Wagons, which is a spell card. And then Shirakusai, that fusions using 2 P.U.N.K monsters from field or hand. This is really important for like the 1-card combos. But, I mean, Ziyama's just the best one because it searches any P.U.N.K monster. And then 1 Deer Note, and then double Fotsy Tune. I don't feel like you need 2 Deer Note because you either get your field spell and special from hand, or it can reveal another P.U.N.K. And then, yeah, playing 1 has been fine, and then it's less of a brick as well. And then wrapping it up, we got the 1 Ogre Dance just to search the add 1 to hand. It came up about 3 times where I just opened it and I was like, ooh, I just want to get another name because, like, say, like, I already had, like, Wagon or something, I had to make the field spell, then just search the monster I needed. Alright, moving on. Hand Trapped, 1 Ghost Ogre, and then triple Ash. These ones, I mean, Ash is just generically good against most decks. Sometimes you side it out depending on the matchup, but I mean, it's good against branded, so that's good. Ghost Ogre, it's searchable off searchable off of E-Telly, and it's also searchable off of the P.U.N.K synchro. So if you already have like all your names in rotation, you just grab this as a extra follow-up or something, or interruption. Moving on to spells, we play the 1 P.U.N.K Jam Extreme. I thought about putting this at 2, but it doesn't really matter too much. Like, I feel like the deck doesn't get that grindy. It either just like kills your opponent or something's going wrong. 3 of the Kashtira field spell. Mainly just gets you to Unicorn. Yeah, because Unicorn's just the best play, you know. And then the 1 Terraforming to search them. This is also Pot of Greed. And then with Deer Note, to get it on field, you can banish 1 P.U.N.K monster to special summon from your hand. Moving on, Kashtira spells. 2 Birth, 1 Theosis. I felt like 3 was too bricky for Birth. 2 has been fine. Like, it's cool to open, but if you don't have like a Kashtira monster, then it doesn't really matter in the first place. 1 of these is fine because like we don't mill or anything, so you don't really care if it's engraved or not. Moving on, triple E-Telly. I mean, it's like the best card in your deck. You just special summon a psychic level 3 or lower monster from your hand or deck. Yeah. I mean, it's just the 1-card combo, you know? Ziyaman 1-card combo. Moving on, I played the 1 triple tactic thrust. When I had it, it actually went pretty good. I'm glad I only played it at 1 because I feel like that I would started breaking on it a lot more. Cause not everyone plays like monster hand traps. I mean, I also played the 1 talents to go with it, and I felt like it worked out very good, along with like the terraforming, the search field spells and stuff. Overall, I mean, I think it was good in the deck. I'd play it. More like kind of interruption cards / protective cards. We got double Book of Moon, double Lance. This is good going into a board or someone going into your board, just stopping like random link plays or Etsy's plays or synchros or anything. Lance was evenly matches in the main, but I ran into like people started booking my P.U.N.K synchro, so that way when I bring back a Shirakusai, I couldn't quick synchro into the guy that bounces like everything back to hand. So then I felt like I needed to play like some kind of defensive card to maybe stop that from happening. So if I don't open Lance, sometimes I just go for Hope Harbinger instead of going for that line. And then for trap cards, we got Big Bane for combo purposes. We got, well, the P.U.N.K imperm card, and then if you control a P.U.N.K monster, you gain life points equal to the monster it negated. And then we got triple imperm as a hand trap. And yep, that's it for the main deck. I think it was 43 cards. Extra deck, 1 fusion. We play Rising Carp. I think you only need one of it. If they hit it, then you just make something else. Like, it really doesn't matter that much. And then, yeah, this just tags out for 2 P.U.N.K monsters, so it's really good. The one link, I play the for hire link over like the Earth Charmer, because if I get nibbed and like I have a lot of Kashtiras in hand, I just want to like normal summon one of my small P.U.N.K monsters, link those 2 off, and then like pop, and then move on from there and clear up my board for Kashtira combos. Level 8 synchros, we got Omega and Jam Drive. P.U.N.K synchro, really good, pace sits at a level 3 psychic. And then on the crackback, if someone tries to like imperm one of your monsters or something, if they activate in response to a P.U.N.K monster's activation, you can special summon it for free from the graveyard. You want to play a second 8 in the deck, because if you're against Kashtira and they rip this 8, you want to at least be able to make something. And I like the Omega because like it's 1 free card out of their hand, and it kind of gives you knowledge of like what you're playing against if you hit the right card. And at the same time, this card can recycle materials back into the deck, so I thought that was also really good. If not, and you just want to like a big monster to break boards, just play Draco Berserker. For our 10s, Baron, of course, it's a given. Omni negate. And then Chenin, like turn 3 or 4 is just broken, since you also play like the Kashtira monsters and there's so many cards vanished. You just drop this guy and like you pretty much win. So I don't know why a lot of decks don't play him. Along with, you can make him even if, say, like if you talent look at your opponent's hand and they don't have anything crazy, you can just make this guy instead with your macro Cosmos, and like, I mean, it's just a free interruption and he can't be destroyed. So I thought he was really good. He gets really big, helps you out dumb stuff, and yeah, non-target removal for Avermats and dumb stuff like that. 11s play Amazing Dragon and Gun Punisher. We pay a lot of life points. Full combo puts you down about 5,000 life points. And then if you want to play a pointer, that puts you down even lower, so this guy just gets really big. And then this guy's kind of broke. You can only use one of his effects once per turn. And obviously the first one, when it's synchro summon, you get the bounce cards back to the hand equal to number of level 3 psychic or P.U.N.K monsters in your graveyard or that you control with different names. And then you can also just special summon back a P.U.N.K monster for free. Etsy's monsters, the one big eye. Card's really good. I used it actually against a Trap Shits player. I took their level 4 Etsy's and I slapped a Zeus on top of it. Yeah, it just worked out. It was funny. One Shanger era. Again, like, we're not the biggest like Kashtira deck because we are playing the P.U.N.K stuff. So I play this at 1, it works out fine. Most of the time they don't even rip it, or if they do rip it, it doesn't matter because we play the 2 Arise Heart. This you need to play 2 of. Worst case, you just hard make it with 3, which is very doable since we do play like Dead Thunders and stuff and Birth and all that. The one Mind Hacker, I'll be honest, I barely make it with this deck. You're probably better off playing something else. I just didn't know what else to play at yet. I thought about Zombie Vampire, but I don't like the thought of Zombie Vampire because I mill 4 and say like I hit multiple Kashtira names for my opponent. I feel like that's just going to help them or even like Despia if like I dump like a tragedy or something dumb off of them. I feel like zombie vampire is just like bad. But I mean, I guess it could be good for you as well though. For the 8, play this guy, number 38. Spell negate, and then if they try to attack something, you just attach and it's automatically damage calc, and then you just like kill their monster. Really good, and it's easy to make. You just you make your level 8 synchro, and then you use your notes effect to bring back P.U.N.K or the fusion guy, and you just overlay those two for this guy, and then that's your extra spell. You usually make this against Brandon because I know they play like a lot of spells, so it works out pretty good. And then the one Zeus, because Zeus go burr. And yeah, I'll do some test hands later in the week to post. But I'm actually going to show my side deck in this one. So moving on to my side deck, triple ghost spell. It's good against branded, so that way they don't give you like the gimmick puppet guy or a Rawl's disciple or something dumb. Here hits Kashtira birth, but that's like the only thing that hits. I'd only played at like 2 or something dumb. Hits trap tricks, and then it hits like again like branded bestials. Doesn't really do anything against Sword Soul, but there was some cyber decks that I faced against, and I would just like use this to stop their like splash mage and stuff as well. So yeah, definitely a good card. And that's triple drill Lockbird. I usually don't play drill, but I was like, dang, a lot of decks this format do kind of just lose the drill. But yeah, it's actually very underwhelming for me at the case tournament, and yeah, I think I drilled my opponent like once, and it barely did anything. So probably cut that for like just like a board breaker. Moving on, back row hate, 2 Cosmets and a Harpies. And I don't know why, but I just need to play like a Lightning Storm or something as well. Like this, and then like just one Lightning Storm, because I always play against the back row decks. Every time. But I do tend to win. Zeus kind of go crazy, to be honest. Or like a monster that's unaffected, like Second Hand Punisher. So there is ways around it with your deck. And I mean, yeah, it still gets you there. Board breakers, double Dark Ruler, no more. I only play at 2 because I do play the Thrust, so I feel like that kind of counted for like the 3rd copy maybe. But I'd probably cut a draw, play this at 3, and maybe play like 2 evenlies on the side or more back row hate or something. This card's crazy, and it just it'll win you games because you can easily break boards with your deck. Triple D barrier. So since you play the field spell, you get 2 free draws, so like you have a high chance of maybe drawing into it going first. So, and then it's just the turn skip. This card needs to get banned. And then the Monday leading up to the case tournament, when I played this deck, I also only went X1. I wasn't playing a time card, and that's where my only loss came from. So I decided to play Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. So pretty much, it actually never came up at the case tournament though. So you just make this, I feel like. You sit on like a Fenrir because you used like your other 2 to make it. So you sit on like this, Fenrir, Hope Harbinger, or your Synchro combo. And then you just use the P.U.N.K trap, and then you as you're burning them, you use that, and then like you gain life points, so then you're ahead of them and you just win in time. I just wanted to win con for time rolls because you know people will be playing slow for no reason. Yeah, I hope you guys like the deck profile, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.